Cleaning power of Earth Brite. It is the multi-purpose, multi-surface cleaner. It is a natural clay-based formula that we can't get enough of here at HSN. And here's what's so exciting. No one else is doing this 3-pack set anywhere near this price. We're looking at a price of $19.99. Each one of these goes for nearly $20, almost $20, almost $20, almost $20. $57 value. You get 3 full sizes of the Earth Brite. You get 3 of those fabulous sponges, and you get to pick your fragrance. You can pick from citrus and pine and eucalyptus and cedarwood. We have the lavender. We have the original. This has been one of our #1 best-selling cleaners, and the reason why I wanted to share it with you today on What a Girl Wants is that I use this. So if you're thinking about any spring cleaning, you're thinking about tackling some of the outdoor jobs like the outdoor grill, or maybe it's the shower, it's the bath, it's the tile, you're ready to sort of refresh the home for this type of season, it's the perfect time to jump right in and grab Earth Brite. But no one else is doing a $57 value for $19.99. I love how gentle this is. It doesn't scratch anything, but it's also strong enough, Kate, to really get the job done. And it's the coolest formula. It's not a spray. It's not a drizzle. You don't squirt anything.
No, so it's a solid clay cleaner. And you think about it like a bar of soap versus a pump that you wash your hands with. So let me introduce you to Earth Brite. It comes from a single quarry in France, and it's gorgeous. The scent we use as essential oils, it comes from the south of France. So all of it is hand done, organic, from the earth. It's amazing product, and it's gonna clean every surface of your house, and I'm gonna show you that. All you do, it comes in a dry, hard packed clay. It's hand poured, dried for about a week before we get it over here. The sponge comes inside of it. It comes inside the lid. All you do to activate the product is you wet the sponge and then rub the wet sponge into the clay cake. Now, what I'm gonna show you here, and what I want you to do the first time whenever you get it home, is I want you to clean your stainless steel sink, because you're gonna be in awe. The clay here is on the sponge, activated. Go right into here to your stainless steel sink. It already looks clean, but what you're gonna see is what we're famous for. We're famous for cleaning, polishing, and protecting. So I'm gonna put some water on here, and you're gonna see it bead off amazingly. So this area now that it's clean with Earth Brite is gonna be clean longer. It's gonna be protected. So as you're going about your everyday life, you're gonna clean less, and that's what I want. You know, the show's all about what a girl wants. Oh, and you can see right here, this is actually my oven at home. It's a real enamel, real glass, it's the stovetop. You're gonna be cleaning everything in your house. And the easiest thing to do after you clean up the kitchen is to just go around and clean the stovetop, clean the granite countertop. And what do you do whenever you clean your stovetop? You pull out that specialty cleaner that's expensive, and that specialty cleaner you have to buy from, over and over again. It runs out, you have to buy it again. It's crazy. This tub is gonna last you ages. So what you're gonna see here is it cleaning, polishing, and protecting that stovetop. So what you normally have to buy a whole separate cleaner for, you no longer have to do that because you're using this clay. So after you get done with the dishes, all you do is you clean up the stovetop, you clean up the sink, and then you clean up the granite. Because I know we have a short presentation here, so I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit faster than I normally do, but I want to show you that granite because it not only cleans, polishes, and protects, but it brings it back to life. So as you're seeing the granite come back to life here, it's almost like you're getting it polished. And
I absolutely cannot tell you how many times I have used this when I thought all was lost.
Right.
Do you see that,
Look at
everyone?
that
Let me
shine.
move a little bit this way. Yeah. You finally
insane.
bring your cupboards back to life. You bring your granite back to life.
Right.
If all you do is use this on your stainless steel sink,
Yeah.
you'll be so impressed. You will see your reflection in your kitchen sink. Let me just remind you what we have. I think, do we still have all the different fragrances? I'll just double check.
We don't.
Oh, Kate says we don't have all the fragrances.
We've sold out of original, we've sold out of citrus, and we just recently sold out of lavender. So if you like a scent, you better get it.
Okay, so let me double check with what we have here. Our multi-purpose, multi-surface cleaner, you get 3 of these. And by the way, it lasts a long time, which is another reason why I really love these, is that you're not going through it very quickly. It's not like some of those liquids where you're always buying them over and over and over again. So it is a natural clay-based cleaner. Everyone is getting 3 for less than $20, and you get the sponges. So let me hear from Rob. What fragrances do we have remaining? I'll just... Eucalyptus, original. We do have the lavender. Yes? Oh, it's a combination.
Right.
Ah, okay, now I'm following you. You can get our combination pack, which gives you the eucalyptus, the lavender, and the citrus all in one. And then you can also choose the pine, you can choose the cedar wood, or you can get the combination of those 3. Okay, good. So we got quite a few options for you. The wonderful thing I love about this is that you don't have to wear gloves. You don't have to wear a mask.
Right.
It's not like you have all these harmful, toxic chemicals in the home.
Right.
It is a clay-based cleaner that I love using on a lot of the surfaces that we cook on, that we eat on, and that we prepare our food on.
Yes, and you know, if your family is eating off of that or experiencing it. So I have a 4-year-old and he loves to put his food on everything. He loves to make a mess everywhere. He also draws on the counter. And whenever he does that with the permanent marker, we almost had a heart attack the first time. And then we realized we just gotta break out the Earth Brite. You know, it's amazing how it pulls off the permanent marker of anything. And you know, we're in What a Girl Wants, and what a girl wants is to not ruin her manicure, right?
That's right.
And you don't have to wear gloves with this. You don't have to worry about breathing in any chemicals. I'm gonna clean the oven
all right.
here.
I'll just step out of your way because this is why I love this product, is that it is so easy. You do not have to put in a lot of elbow grease.
You don't.
It does the work for you. It's really strong without scratching any of the surfaces. It's really a unique formula. If you've never tried a clay-based cleaner, this is really one of a kind. This is why we cannot keep this in stock.
Yeah.
We are down to our final quantities of this Customer Appreciation Month 3-pack. Doesn't get any better than this. One of these sells for nearly this price on another website. We're giving you 3 for it's almost like 3 for the price of 1.
It's, I don't know how we do this deal. It's kind of amazing. It's a really great,
Here,
sorry.
hold that up so we can see, These pots and pans are sometimes tricky to clean, right? When you...
They are.
They get baked on, caked on,
And you don't
food.
want to use chemicals on that. If you're putting that back in the oven, and just like whenever we just cleaned our oven here, if you heat that surface back up, you're heating those chemicals back up, and that's going back into your system, back into your breathing into it. So you can get those hard messes, but you can also get the easy messes and the everyday messes. We use Earth Brite in our house every single day.
Will you show everybody up close the formula? Because this is really different. I know a lot of you are tired of the toxic chemicals, the fumes, the things that you have to spray. Some of those bottles cost like $8 or $9 a pop, I notice, when you are at the drugstore or the corner pharmacy, the grocery store, and you're like, oh, I need that spray cleaner. I've got a better idea. And use a Earth Brite clay-based formula that is so great, whether it's mirrors, whether it's stainless steel, whether it's countertops. I've even used this on my wood cupboards, you know, where they start to accumulate grease from the stove and then the dust sticks. But look at this formula, it's a solid.
It's a solid clay, so it comes dry. It's supposed to be dry. The tub's gonna come with the sponge inside of it, and the lid's gonna be over the sponge. And whenever you get it home, you just wet the sponge. You don't put any water in the clay pack, but you wet the sponge, rub it into the clay, and it activates it. And then you can use it as much